Hello, everybody, once again out there in TV land. We are going for week number 2 here in the GoyetTrucking Big Block Modified All-Stars, coming at you from Lanier. And we just had one hell of a race at the Chili Bowl. Matt Yorker with the win. And look who has the top time right now out on the track. It is Matt Yorker himself. But we have a few drivers that didn't race at the Chili Bowl. Here we go. The 10C LGR Motorsports. Coulter West running right there with the number 77 of Dustin Sargent. Trying to throw some laps in. Sargent running about 13th quick right now. Coulter West sitting back just a little bit further. Anthony Goyette not out on track. There he is. Anthony Goyette from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports sitting in the top 3 right now. He is trying to get a podium finish. I don't know that I've ever done a podium victory interview with him, so he is looking for one tonight. He had a rough go at the Chili Bowl. He was trying to get it done and just couldn't make it happen, but looking good here in practice for the GoyetTrucking right there on the side of the car. The GoyetTrucking Big Black Modified All-Stars. So we wish him luck for sure. And we've got a ton of cars out here. Another one that got put on the trailer early right there. The number 99 of Tom Labar ran at the Chili Bowl and unfortunately had a rough night. Had a few incidents happen to him. And he got loaded up and got ready for this race. He's sitting 8th quickest right now. So right there from the Mod Squad. He is one of the team captains over there. Let's see who else is out there. Logan Gill was just on the track right there. He's also a Mod Squad driver. Oh, here comes my son out here running for the Big Block Modifieds. He's going to see what he can do. 22nd fastest right now. He is searching all over the place for a setup, and hopefully he can get it together, Captain. Let's do this, brother. That would be pretty freaking amazing to do an interview with him on the podium. And let's see if there's any changes in the top 3 or 4. Greg Lamy, right there, another number 99 car. Being shown on your screen as the number 99, but over on the left you'll see he is the 24. Running Catch Fence Apparel, so it looks like he might be affiliated with old Dustin Griffiths himself, Mr. Catch Fence. Let's see, Randy Shreves sitting top 5 right now, right there. Brand new paint scheme for him. Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver. Sponsored by GoyetTrucking Skull Candy and Ray's Energy Drink. Looking for big things out of Randy Shreves this season in that number 56 car. Right behind him, also teammate, the Crazy Kangaroo in the number 54. That's Chris Jones. He's sitting 6th. So, Sofa King Fast Sim Sports drivers sitting in the 3rd position, 5th position, 6th position. And then Andrew Hansen sitting back in 19th. Looks like Claude Fournier coming out trying his hand at the big blocks. He stepped up to sponsor the 358 Big Block Series for Fournier Motorsports. And we definitely appreciate him coming on board. And it's been pretty amazing. So You know, like to give him a little bit of screen time, a little shout out there for Fournier Motorsports in that number 71 black and orange car. So Braden Ward not being able to move up further. He is putting in the time right now, and he is going to see what he can do. So we have about 4 minutes left in practice here before we jump into qualifying. Been having to work the bugs out of the broadcast, so I do apologize. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do a national anthem tonight. Really breaks my heart for sure, being a Marine Corps veteran myself, but I have to get that reset up, so I do apologize, guys. I was out of commission last week having shoulder surgery, and finally feeling better and good enough to do it. So wanted to jump on the mic and get something. And something for us to look at tonight and represent the drivers of United Dirt Sim Series. So, as you can see, nothing really changing there for the top three with about 2.5 minutes left. And so here we go. Want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in. Oh man, just watching Brady. He just got off work. He is trying to get out there. And he is trying to make something happen. So still running in that 22nd position. Internet's going down, but he's still trying out there. There we go. Check this out. Corey Tuggle joining us for the Big Block Modifieds once again. Just got done doing an interview with him as he took home second place in the 358s. He's got that 324 hot rod tuned up. He is ready to go. He is sitting 11th fast right now. This track is showing some signs of wear. So this is about what it'll be in the main event. Steve Vogelsong chiming in on our chat over in YouTube. Good luck, Sofa King guys. So hopefully those drivers will have a shot tonight to do some amazing things. All right, guys, we're wrapping it up, and we are going into qualifying, which is going to reset the track state slightly here. All right, so let's check it out. Here we go. Looks like we have Dustin Sargent out on the track right now. We are going to jump on with him. Oh, Dustin sitting back. Looks like he went about 16th quick on that first lap. There we go. So, Coulter West, look at this. Best of the rest, Coulter West from UDSS and LGR Motorsports. Holding down the top spot as we... Whoa, he just dropped from first to third. Matt Yorker is not messing around in this 34 car tonight. Holy cow, he is on fire. All right, so definitely appreciate some of the drivers from United Dirt Sim Series stepping up and sending over Braden a setup. So let's see if he can do better than 16th best. He is down on the board, so he's going to have an uphill battle tonight, but I'm glad he was able to come out. And let's see, so Matt Yorker still on top of the board. Look at that. 300ths back is Todd Hutton in that second position in the number 22. Third is going to be Cale Stryker so far. Corey Tuggle fourth, so he was able to best. Now we've got Greg Lamy Jr. out on the track right now in that number 99 Catch Fence Apparel sponsored car. He is sitting top 5. Let's see if he can do any better. So Lamy from Elbows Up Sim Sport coming out and representing those boys. They have been running with United Dirt Sim Series since United Dirt Sim Series was a thing. We are super glad to have them. They have some of the fastest drivers on iRacing, and like I said, love being affiliated with Elbows Up Sim Sports. Billy Rowley, Zane Scott, all the boys over there. Too bad you guys couldn't come out and join us for the big blocks. Hopefully we will see most of them tomorrow night in the 410 Elites. When the 410 Elites hit the track, it is going to be awesome. So Lamy out ripping some laps right now. I don't blame him there. Lamy just trying to get some laps down. He is the only car actually running at the moment. He is going to take advantage of all 5 minutes, and I bet it will pay off for him as he is figuring out which lines are working and where he can run on the track right now. Nobody kicking him off. He's already done his qualifying, but check him out. He is still going strong. He's been running for about 3.5 minutes. The other guys just took their 2 laps and jumped out. And there it goes. So we are getting ready to jump into heat race number 1. And here we go. Let's get it rocking and rolling. On the pole position from LGR Motorsports, it's the best of the rest. It's Coulter West. Outside row number 1 is going to be Brandon Surratt in the number 73. Row number 2, your second place finisher in the 48 Motorsports 358s. It's the number 324 of Corey Tuggle. Top qualifier tonight in the number 34 car, it is Matt Yorker. Row number 3 on the inside, it's Tyler Totman from the Mod Squad in the number 6 car. And let's see, looks like, I apologize, I skipped one guy here. Kevin Robinson going to start in the 6th position. In 7th, I'm sorry, 5th is Brian Lawson. Tyler Toteman is in 6th. 7th is going to be Kevin Robinson and Andrew Hansen. Logan Rumsey not making the field. We are going to get ready for green flag racing here in heat race number 1. 10 laps the distance, 3 go to the feature. We inverted 4. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Here we go. Right there out front, Coulter West taking it down for LGR Motorsports. Going to hold down the top spot. Brandon Surratt coming in hot and heavy. Woo! Sitting in that 2nd position. Corey Tuggle holding down 3rd. Tyler Toteman and Matt Yorker battling side by side. Matt Yorker with the win in the 358s. He is trying to make his way up front right now. As you can see, there will be no caution flag, so hopefully nobody gets into incidents. Yorker on rails on the outside, trying to take over that 3rd position from Corey Tuggle. Top 3 are going to advance. Now he's looking on the inside. He's all over the place. Inside, outside, going wherever they're not. He's going to take 3rd for the time being, but it is getting busy. Here we go, the number 6 car. That's Tyler Toteman right there, one of the Mod Squad drivers. Oh no! Matt Yorker got into it. Now Brian Lawson looking to try and capitalize. Toteman gets handed 3rd place. Wow, that is crazy with 4 laps to go. Tyler Toteman's going to take one for the team, baby. Look at him go. Now he is catching Brandon Surratt. He makes it to the outside door, running the high side. Surratt looks down on the inside of 3 and 4. Can he hold on to it? He's got it for the moment. Toteman is now looking to take over that 2nd position. He has his sights set. Matt Yorker not done yet. Matt Yorker trying to chase him back down. He is looking hard at trying to get into that transfer position. He might have to go to the B main with that accident. Let's see if he can do it. He's pushing. Coulter West out front for LGR Motorsports. White flag, as you can see on the broadcast. Here we go. Best of the rest. Coulter West with the win. Yeah, baby. Right there, Red Line Race Design, painter, Coulter West in the 10C, getting it done. That was awesome. So as you can see, with no caution flags in these heat races, it can definitely affect these racers, as Matt Yorker now has to go to the B main and race his way into the show. But here we go. We are getting ready for heat race number 2. Heat race number 2 on the inside pole position. It's going to be Kurt Nee in the number 74. Outside row number 1, your third place finisher, in that number 98, it's Andrew Clark. Row number 2 on the inside, you have Greg Lamy. And starting in the 4th position, it is Todd Hutton in that number 98. Row number 3 on the inside, it's Shane Peebles in the number 3 car, and Blaine Brink in the number 21, another LGR Motorsports driver. Fellow driver Dante Brown from LGR also in the number 19. Going to start a little bit deeper in the pack. Watch for them to start to move forward. and Claude Fournier rounding out the field, coming out and joining us in the Big Block Series as well. Super glad to have him. We are going to go green flag racing right now, baby. Let it rip, Tater Chip. Here we go. The GoyetTrucking Big Block Modified All-Stars. Right now, Courtney, I don't know how I would pronounce his name. I apologize. We'll get that squared away here soon. Holding off Andrew Clark and Greg Lamy Jr. 98 and 99 battling for that second position. Let's see, as Todd Hutton now working in the fourth position, another 98 car right there, white and with the gold chrome on it. He's rocking that. Number 44 is Shane Peebles. He's working way down on the inside, sitting back in the fifth position. Courtney, one of the SSR drivers, right there, as you can see. He is trying to get it done. Super smooth like butter in that number 74 machine. Andrew Clark taking over the second position from Greg Lamy Jr. That number 99 right there, elbows up, Sim Sports driver. Greg Lamy Jr. trying to hold on to that third position, but he is looking for second. He took all those extra laps during qualifying, using his time wisely, and I think it's paying off. He's looking to the outside to try and take over the second position. He's got 3 laps to do it. Can he get there? Great racing here at Lanier. Greg Lamy Jr. right there, taking over the second position from Andrew Clark, and just got one hell of a run. He is making it happen, Captain. So as you can see down in the lower right-hand corner, the battle for first. Kurt Nee right there out front in that number 74. He is getting it done here in heat race number 2. With the win. Greg Lamy Jr. in second from Elbows Up Simsport. In third is going to be Andrew Clark. Shane Peebles fourth. Todd Hutton fifth. Blaine Brink sixth. Seventh is going to be Dante Brown. Rounding out the field, Claude Fournier. And we are going to get ready for heat race number 3. Oh, here we go. Some Sofa King drivers in this one. Sofa King Fast Sim Sports drivers. On the pole position, it is going to be the number 56 of Randy Shreves from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Outside of him is going to be the team captain for the Mod Squad. It's the number 99 of Tom Labar. Row number 2 on the inside, it's going to be the number 54, the crazy kangaroo himself, Chris Jones. Outside of him, making his way out onto the track. Hopefully his PC will hold up. He's blinking already, running on 2 cylinders. The number 96 of Braden Ward. Row number 4, Silver King Fast Sim Sports driver Anthony Goyet. In the number 29, title sponsor right there, Anthony Goyet and Dustin Sargent rounding out the field. We are going to get ready to go green flag racing, and we are. Here we go. Randy Shreves out front in that number 56 machine. Kale Stryker, super fast cat as well. He's holding down second, but Tom Labar is trying to get it back. So Stryker in that number 15 looking on the inside. Labar running a little bit higher line, trying to keep up his momentum. Let's see. So now Labar still holding that high side down. He's got it. Your leader out front, his teammate right there. Logan Gill in the number 28. Holy cow. It's a Mod Squad sandwich, baby, as we go through with Logan Gill on the inside of the number 28 and the number 99 of Tom Labar still out front. Chris Jones running that sweet, soft cream center. The crazy kangaroo in that number 54. He is giving her all she's got, Captain. Let's flash back up front. Looks like we might have a battle for the lead coming up here shortly. Randy Shreve still out front in that number 56. The number 15, a Kale Stryker trying to chase him down. And that is the battle on the track right now. Remember, top three go into the A main. Now Labar battling with Chris Jones. It is flip-flopping back and forth. Jones has it. Labar wants it. 7 laps in. 2 laps to go, actually, now as they cross the stripe. Starting lap number 8. Wow. So Kale Stryker able to make the pass. We missed it. I apologize, guys. There are so many battles on the track here at Lanier. This is great racing. Randy Shreve's trying to battle back in that Sofa King Fast Sim Sports powered machine. Powered by Jack Mehoff Racing Engines and Ray's Energy. He has got it up on the chip. He might not be able to get it done. Chris Jones going to take over that 3rd position. Anthony Goyette sitting out in 5th, trying to battle for 4th right now. So Anthony Goyette on the move as well. Woo! Logan Gill just gave him a shot there, boy. Yahtzee. Your leader, Kale Stryker, with the win. Randy Shreve 2nd. Chris Jones 3rd. Tom Labar 4th. Logan Gill 5th. And 6th is going to be Anthony Goyette. 7th, Dustin Sargent. Braden Ward finishing in 8th. B main getting ready to take to the track as they get lined up. 13 drivers will go to the A main feature. So here we go. Starting on the pole position, it's going to be the number 34. Man, he is going to be one to beat tonight. Matt Yorker. Outside of him is going to be Shane Peebles in that number 3. And row number 2 is going to be Tom Labar and Brian Lawson outside of him. Tom Labar running for the Mod Squad. Logan Gill going to be starting in row number 3 on the inside in the number 28 machine, also Mod Squad car. And Todd Hutton in the number 98 also. Kevin Robinson in that number 60, brand new driver to the series. Starting in the 7th position, and 8th is going to be Blaine Brink. Then it's going to be Anthony Goyette in 9th, Andrew Hansen 10th, Dante Brown 11th, Dustin Sargent, Corey Tuggle, Braden Ward, Claude Fournier. We have to get ready to go green flag racing here in just a second, boys. B main, 13 transfer, Matt Yorker on the chip. He is gone. Tom Labar going to hold down second for the moment, but he's got Shane Peebles in the number 44 battling with him on the outside. Peebles and Lawson trying to make that high side work. Labar going to try and come up and get up enough to shut the door. Couldn't get it done. He's still holding down third. Now he's got the spot. Right on Lawson's nose. He parked it right on his front bumper. Lawson had to check up. Todd Hutton now taking over the 3rd position on the inside, working at inside. Matt Yorker just trying to get checked out as fast as he can. Shane Peebles trying to chase him down. He's like, not so fast, brother man. Todd Hutton in 3rd. 4th is Tom Labar in that number 99 Mod Squad car. Brian Lawson in that fresh Redline Race Designs paint scheme. And that number 39, he's getting it done in 5th. 6th is going to be Logan Gill, another Mod Squad driver. Corey Tuggle on the podium in the Chili Bowl for the 358s, sitting in 7th. 8th is Blaine Brink from LGR Motorsports, and Dustin Sargent battling with him right there. In 10th is Anthony Goyette. Goyette just trying to get around. They are going to get all bunched back up, though. That is what these boys in the back wanted to see, so that they have a shot here. Once again, 13 will transfer. So right now, Braden Ward on the bubble to try and make it into the feature. Sitting in the 14th position. 13 are going to go into the main event. Can he race the alphabet soup? We'll have to keep an eye on that one. Matt Yorker going to be up front. We are 9 laps in of this 15-lap B main. So just over halfway. He's going to choose the inside. That's going to put Shane Peebles to the outside. Tom Labar going to start in that second row inside. Todd Hutton on the inside. Labar outside. Logan Gill is going to be in that 5th position there in the number 28.
Green flag.
They are back to green flag racing. It sounds like Braden Ward packed it up and put it on the trailer. Unfortunately, he would have had a shot at getting into the A here. Matt Yorker out front, though, in the lead. In second is Shane Peebles. Peebles trying to chase him down. As you can see, he's working on him right now. That number 98 right there of Todd Hutton sitting in 3rd. He is working that inside line, cranking her down all the way around the wall, taking the shortest way around possible. He's going to pull it into 2nd for the time being. We are 13 in, getting ready to cross over the line. There it is, 14 in. 15 laps is the distance here in this B main. No changes right now for the top 3. The top 4 right there. Tom Labar still sitting in the 4th position. He is trying to chase him down as it is over. So let's see. The last car to make it in, Kevin Robinson in the number 60. That's going to do it right there. We are going to do some warm-up here, getting ready, the last chance for these drivers to be able to check to see how their setups are looking. So we are going to give them just a minute, and we will be right back with you. Here we go. You wanted the best, you got UDSS. It's the best of the rest. It's Coulter West going to start on the pole position for the A main. Starting outside row number 1 is going to be Kurt Nee in the number 74 machine. Kale Stryker going to start inside row number 2 in that number 15. And Brandon Surratt in that number 73 outside row number 2. Row number 3 from Elbows Up Sim Sports. It is the number 99 of Greg Lamy Jr. Outside of him is going to be Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver Randy Shreves. Row number 4 on the inside, it is going to be Tyler Toteman from the Mod Squad in the number 6 and the number 98 of Andrew Clark, also another Mod Squad driver, I do believe. Starting inside row number 5, it's going to be Shane. No, it's not. It's going to be the Crazy Kangaroo, the number 54 of Chris Jones from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Outside of him, the number 34 of Matt Yorker. Row number 6 is going to be on the inside Todd Hutton, and we are Green Flag Racing. Green Flag Racing here at Lanier. Battle for the lead straight out of the gate. Wow, and we have a caution coming out right away. Let's watch it. Looks like Tyler Toteman, but we'll see. Woo! Toteman and Shreves getting together. Looked like a racing deal there, but yeah, a tough break for him. Hopefully he can work his way back up here at Lanier. Look at this. Who's this guy? The 10C from Redline Race Designs, co-owner. LGR Motorsports driver, sponsored by Skull Candy and Rogue Energy in the 10C. It is Coulter West. Second is Kurt Nee in the number 74 in that SSR powered machine. Kale Stryker in the number 15. Going to be sitting in third. And Brandon Surratt in the number 73, row number 2. Row number 3 on the inside is going to be Greg Lamy Jr. On the outside is going to be Randy Shreves. Here we go. We are going Green Flag Racing right now. As you can see him take off in turn number 4. Oh my God, we have another caution out. It looks like Shane Peebles. As they get woed down, we're going to take a quick look here. Shane Peebles down on the inside. Oh, holy cow. Upside down into the fence. Gets caught up right there. That was just one of those deals. Holy cow. That is a tough break for Shane Peebles, as he has to go back and have it towed. So, your leader still, as we are only 5 laps in on this 45-lap race. Caution laps do not count. Hopefully this isn't a long night. We've got some great racing ahead of us here as these laps are going to start winding down. Coulter West out front right now. 74 outside of him of Kurt Nee in that number 74 SSR machine. Row number 2 still Kale Stryker and Brandon Surratt. And then Greg Lamy Jr. from Elbows Up and Randy Shreves from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports driver. 10C of Coulter West from LGR Motorsports out front right now. He is getting it done. There we go. Meow. Coming out of turn 4. What a great camera shot right there for your leader from LGR Motorsports. And the caution flag out again.
It's all on you, man. It's all on you. You make the call here.
Oh my God. Let's go back and take a look at this one. Kevin Robinson in the number 60. Watch the red and green car here. They all got wadded up top. Anthony Goyet and Chris Jones. He gets hooked into the wall and he's stuck on pit road. On the pit lane. Holy cow. So Chris Jones and Anthony Goyet also getting involved in that. Unfortunately, those are team drivers. So, right there, Kevin Robinson, that might end his night having to go into pit road. Flashing back up front with your leader, LGR Motorsports driver Coulter West. So it looks like Cale Stryker in the number 15 going to be your new second place. So he's going to start outside row number 1. Row number 2, Greg Lamy Jr. and Kurt Nee from SSR.
Green flag.
Right there. Here we go. We're back to green flag race, so let's hope it stays green as we've got some racing to do, baby. Cale Stryker looking on the outside right now. Jeez, oh, Pete's. These guys need to get it together, boys. Well, guys, sorry for that. Had to do a little back end stuff there. We are going to go single file restart to see if these guys can figure this out now. As we are still on lap number 6, trying to get to lap number 45. We have a long way to go. So, new leader, Cale Stryker in the number 15 right there. Coulter West being shown in the second position. In third, Greg Lamy Jr. right there in the number 99 from Elbows Up Sim Sports. SSR driver in the number 74, Kurt Nee. And we are back to green flag racing. Big old start for Cale Stryker right there.
Caution is out. Caution is out.
Holy cow.
Get a look at your temps to make sure everything looks okay.
So that was an administrative caution there. Not quite sure what happened. Well, we are getting them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here at Lanier for United Dirt Sim Series in the GoyetTrucking Big Block Modified All-Stars. Having a rough one here. This is one of the smaller tracks here on iRacing as well. It is another one of what they would call a bull ring, meaning it is very tight quarters. Not as bad as the Chili Bowl, but these cars have much more horsepower, and you need to use a lot of finesse when driving them. So it is putting these guys to the test at the moment.
Ready.
Back to green flag racing. Cale Stryker trying to get the jump. Coulter West was ready for it. Greg Lamy Jr. right there going to be in the third position. He is holding that down. Now Kurt Nee falling back slightly.
Caution's out.
Holy mackerel. Woo-wee, that was a bad one there. Anthony Goyette getting into Brian Lawson. These guys are battling pretty fierce for these positions. Hopefully they settle down because we're not even a quarter of the way there yet. And we are getting them back in line, ready to go. Going back to green flag right there. It's Kale Stryker. He pulls out on Coulter West just a little bit. Greg Lamy Jr. going to be looking down the inside as they work down the back straightaway. Going into 3 and 4. Lamy down low. West up high. Brandon Surd also working on that high side. But Kurt Nee and that number 74 holding him off so far. Nee dropping back just a little bit. Surratt up top in that 73. And let's see, as they are working lap number 10. Kale Stryker, your leader in that number 15 machine. He is checked out. I was talking to him earlier on this evening before the race, and he was pretty excited to get here to Lanier. He was nervous about Chili Bowl in the 358s. This is much more his speed, and he is out front showing him how to get it done, putting on a clinic. Right now, Coulter West, look at that high side shot off of 2 there. Now going on to the back straightaway.
I think we're under caution here.
Woo! Caution flag back out again. Let's see if we can find it here. Uh-oh, might have been an LGR driver, Dante Brown. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened here. Goyette and Jones, both Sofa King drivers, running right there. He gets stuck in the slick, and oh, around he goes. Kind of got driven through just a little bit there by Shane Peebles. Tough break for Dante Brown from LGR there. It's like he hit that slick, the slick, and his coldest water powered machine there was not wanting to go anywhere and kind of got spun out. So going back alive here with your leaders. "13 laps of 45 in the books." Kale Stryker out front, the number 15 and the number 10C of Coulter West right behind him. Coulter West with a great restart there. He was ready for whatever Kale Stryker was going to throw at him. He was on it. Greg Lamy Jr. there, the elbows up driver, working on LGR Motorsports driver Coulter West for the second position.
Caution.
Brandon Surratt still holding down fourth.
Big crash. Okay, man, I don't know. I'm sorry.
All right, so caution flag back out on the speedway. Tough one here at Lanier for these guys. No major changes as it sits right now. Going back, green flag racing here at Lanier with United Dirt Sim Series and the GoyetTrucking Big Block Modified All-Stars. Lamy in that 99 from Elbows Up Sim Sports, still working on Coulter West in the second position. Coulter West now able to get one hell of a run, running all the way against that outside wall. Kale Stryker running down low out front in the lead. Here comes Coulter West like a freight train a-coming. They call him Coltrane. Here he comes on the outside. He is trying to make something happen. He is chasing down Kale Stryker. If he continues on with this pace, he might be right there here in just a few laps. You've got Lamy Jr. in that number 99, battling with Brandon Surratt in the 73. For third and fourth. Kurt Nee sitting top 5 right now in the 74 SSR powered machine. Matt Yorker up 4 positions. He is running at top 6 at the moment. So we'll be watching for Matt Yorker as we have another caution out on the speedway. Let's take a look at that and see if we can see what happened here. Dante Brown running right there with Brian Lawson. Ooh! Brown stepped on his pee-pee and took Lawson with him. So, unfortunately, tough break there for Dante Brown as he had to get towed. That was right in front of the leaders, but he did a great job of clearing the track to make sure that the leaders didn't get caught up in it. And we are back here with the leader, Kale Stryker in that number 15. New driver to United Dirt Sim Series. Super glad to see him, but he's got a veteran on his heels right there in the 10C of Coulter West. We are coming up almost to halfway here. Pretty quick in just a few laps. Hopefully we can go green flag for the rest of the distance. Kale Stryker out front. Look at Lamy Jr. throwing a slider from the flag stand from Elbows Up Sim Sports driver Greg Lamy Jr. to take over second. Now Coulter West battling back on the inside now. He is trying to make something happen wherever he can. He dropped back into third. Now Brandon Surratt right on his heels. Coulter West going to go back to what he knows is going to work. He pulls out over Matt Yorker. Matt Yorker's moving up into the 4th position now. Yorker going to park it right on Brandon Surratt's front bumper. Surratt going to look down low. Now he's going to throw a slider. The sliders are coming out. Oh, Surratt holds it down, doesn't complete the slider line, holding that inside line. Now Todd Hutton working right behind him. Yorker going to take over the 4th position. It's going to be his. Coulter West still sitting in the 3rd position now, trying to get caught back up with Greg Lamy Jr. Greg Lamy Jr. right there from Elbows Up Sim Sports in that number 99 machine, holding down second and trying to reel in your race leader, Kale Stryker. Stryker's still out front as we are just past halfway now. Green flag racing. Greg Lamy Jr. from Elbows Up Sim Sports holding down second. Battle is heating up right now for 3rd position. caution out on the speedway. Man, that was getting good too, boy. They are stacking up now. Let's see, unfortunately, what brought that last caution out there. Might have been Dustin Sargent here. Let's take a look. Dustin Sargent brushes the wall there, running next to Chris Jones from Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Puts it in the wall. Oh, man. Stepped on his ding-ding, and down he went. And had to get towed. That's a tough break for Dustin Sargent right there. All right, so we're getting them re-racked, restacked, and ready to rock and roll here with Kale Stryker out front, the number 15. Greg Lamy Jr. and the number 99 holding down second. And third is going to be the 10C of Coulter West from LGR Motorsports. And we are going to go back to green flag racing here momentarily. Green flag racing, let her rip, tater chip. Here we go. The number 15 of Kale Stryker holds it down on the inside. Coulter West throwing it up high to the all the way to the wall, hoping that it sticks. Yorker now looking on the inside as well. Topside might be going away as Yorker takes over the third position from Coulter West. Coulter West now trying to hold on to fifth. He has lost 2 spots, unfortunately. He sees where everybody's going, and he's going to make some changes. Trying to run a little bit of a modified slider line there, as Kale Stryker still continuing to put on a clinic here in the big block modifieds. With Greg Lamy working on the high side now. But look at this. 7 positions, up 7, is a Matt Yorker into third from starting 10th. Also up 7 is Todd Hutton, right behind him in 4th right there. So those 2 drivers on the move. Look at that, Yorker all the way up against the wall. He's going to try and make something work against Greg. Lamy holding it down all the way down on the inside. He is holding on to second place for now. Your leader still, Kale Stryker. That Hildebrand Automotive powered machine right there still out front. Battle for second on the track right now. The number 99 from Elbows Up Sim Sport. It is Greg Lamy Jr. He's going to get it. Whoa, they get together. Just a little bumping, little rubbing, trying to see what they can do. Matt Yorker holding it all the way down on the bottom. Lamy trying to come around the outside from Elbows Up Sim Sport. He is not giving up. There is no way that guy does not know quit. And Yorker going to hold down second. Yorker going to try and set his sights on Kale Stryker. Right there, your leader. You saw Yorker dipping into the picture there for just a quick second. Your leader, Kale Stryker, just getting it done right now. About 0.8 of a second back is Matt Yorker. And from him, Lamy Jr. is about 0.4 back from him. So still on the podium for Greg Lamy Jr. as they are working lap number coming up on 38 here. We are rounding this one down. Working 38 of 45. Todd Hutton now setting his sights on Greg Lamy Jr., trying to get on the podium. Not sure if he's going to be able to make it up there. Let's see it as we come up on 5 to go this time by. Battle for the lead shaping up right here. Oh no, we have a 5-lap shootout. Oh, that is going to make things very interesting. very interesting for the end of this race. So it looks like it might have been Logan Gill involved in that one. Let's see. The flashback. Run in there. Oh, wow. Send the ambulance. Logan Gill hitting the opening to pit road. Holy cow. That's why I'm glad this is a simulator. Because I don't think he would have survived there. Going back to green flag with 5 laps to go. Cale Stryker has it. Matt Yorker wants it. Now Greg Lamy Jr. going to try and battle back towards the front. He is working on Matt Yorker right now, but he's got a lot of fast guys behind him. Todd Hutton, sitting in that 98 car, has moved up just as many positions as Yorker. Yorker hasn't bested by 1, so far, Matt Yorker, the hard charger for the race, going up 8 positions, looking to make it 9 as he is working on Stryker right now. He looks to the outside. Cale Stryker all the way on the inside. Battle is for the lead on the track at the stripe. It was Stryker. Yorker smells the blood in the water like a damn shark. That number 34 rocket ship is on rails on that high side. He is trying to take down Cale Stryker, who has been dominating this entire race. New leader, Matt Yorker. Can he go back-to-back tonight? We are on 44. We are looking at a white flag, this time by Matt Yorker. 9 spots, hard charger. Look at him go right there. He is stretching it out over Cale Stryker. Stryker still holding down the second position. Todd Hutton looking to make a move. Can't get it done. Todd Hutton going to come home in 4th, so Greg Lamy Jr. going to take home 3rd for Elbows Up Sim Sports tonight. And here we go. Going to flash the results up on the screen any second. And we are going to get these guys lined up right now for pictures. And we are going to give them a minute to jump into Discord. Wow, Matt Yorker on fire here in United Dirt Sim Series, making it happen. Well, he should know his way to victory lane because he was just there about an hour and a half ago. Once again, giving these drivers just a few minutes here to jump into our Discord and get in for post-race interviews. All right, looks like they are filing in. So we are going to start with Greg Lamy Jr. here. And let me see if I can get him in here. There we go.
Hey.
Coming home in 3rd place tonight. Greg, did I pronounce it right? Is it Lamy Jr.?
Lamy, LeMay, people call it all different kinds
All
of things.
right,
Whatever
well, let's
prefers.
go with, we're going to go with, well, how do you want it pronounced?
LeMay is fine.
All right, let's do that. So, elbows up, Sim Sports driver Greg LeMay. I apologize for mispronouncing your name. I should have got that before the race. Man, that was a hell of a race. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a battle. This is my first time driving the big block here at Lanier, so it was a learning curve during the night, but it was good to race with Matt and I'm not exactly sure Mr. Striker. There's Kale, I believe his name is.
Yep.
They were putting on a little learning lesson there for me, so these things are a handful compared to the sprint cars that I usually drive around. But fun race. A lot of cautions at the front, so there's definitely some slick building up there at the end, but it was good. It was fun.
Yeah, I was. We just got done racing the 358s at the Chili Bowl, and had about 11 cautions, and we had quite a few cautions here tonight at Lanier, and it seemed like the guys weren't able to settle in very well. What were the track conditions? Did it feel super slick, or do you think they missed the setup? I'm just trying to figure out where we went wrong here.
I didn't think it was super slick at the beginning. I thought it was good two groove racing right there at the beginning. We were running bottom, top. One of my friends in Discord was running around the top, and we were similar lap times. So I thought it was pretty good. It's just these are big cars for a tight track like this, I think, and they just like I said before, they're hard to handle compared to the sprint cars a lot of us usually run.
Right, for sure, man. Well, this was your first night with us, and putting it on the podium. That's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah, it feels good. It's definitely a league that I'd like to get out to when I can, and like all the other events that you guys put on, always do a great job.
Well, we definitely appreciate it. And, we always like working with Elbows Up Sim Sport as much as we can. And Billy Rowley and all the guys over there, we appreciate you showing up and representing tonight for those guys. Who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here tonight?
Yeah, I mean everybody over at Elbows Up Sim Sport. I mean you mentioned Billy Rowley helping out a ton. School of Sim Racing, kind of the baseline for getting me going. Even get me to Elbows Up. Now they partner with them. If you need anything sim racing, setups, help, training, one-on-ones, check out Tommy Brandon School of Sim Racing. Flow Racing, Anderson Speedway, Jessup's Logistics, Paints by Tunican, Hergot Real Estate, BS Air, Over the Wall Photography, Catch Fence Apparel, Roofco, and Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. Thanks,
Absolutely.
everybody. And you
Well,
guys for putting on the broadcast too.
for sure, man. Well, we look forward to seeing you next week, and hopefully we're doing another interview with you. And
That's the plan.
I'll be able to pronounce your name right.
Sounds good.
And
Thanks a
you
lot.
will from now on be known as Greg LeMay Jr. How's that?
It works well. It works well. And, I hope to see you next week too, for sure. Maybe in some other events too.
Absolutely, brother. Well, maybe you said sprint cars. Tomorrow night is our season openers for the Redline Race Designs 360s, as well as the Dirt Empire Magazine 410 Elites.
Yeah, I want to try to get to them. I have a conflicting league on Sundays that's wrapping up here in the next week or two, so I might miss the first 2 weeks, but I'm definitely going to be there once I can. And I love driving the midgets with you guys too. That's one of my favorites to partake in.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you, supporting United Dirt Sim Series so much, and look forward to doing more interviews with you soon.
Sounds good. Thanks a lot for the time, and I'll see you guys soon.
Absolutely. Greg LeMay Jr. from Elbows Up Sim Sports taking home third place. And coming home one spot short of the win, taking home second with a great early lead, putting on a clinic. Kale Stryker in the number 15. Man, how was that one?
A lot of fun, I have to say. I'm pretty wore out right now between the two races, though.
Oh, I bet, man. Well, I got to talk to you for a second, down in the pits before the Chili Bowl, and you were pretty nervous about that one, with running in the Chili Bowl and just getting the track and everything situated. How'd you feel here? Because you looked pretty comfortable at Lanier.
Yeah, I'm definitely a little more comfortable here than at the Chili Bowl. Like I said, I'd just gotten that track, so my first laps were a little bit earlier today. I've ran here a little bit more. I just got to get better when it gets a little slick. Towards the end there, I knew Matt, if he caught me, he was going to pass me. He was a lot faster than I was. It was just a matter of time. Those yellows kind of helped at the beginning, kind of spreading things out, but it definitely hurt at the end.
Absolutely, man. Well, you looked great. You led most of the laps in the at least first half of the race, and you looked great doing it. And man, I'm telling you what, I don't know what kind of motor that thing has in it, that number 34 car, but he just started working and chewing and biting and clawing his way up towards the front. He was our hard charger tonight as well.
Yeah, he's fast. I've ran with him a few times, outside of the leagues and stuff, and he's fast, and he always races clean. I knew when he caught me, it was going to be a clean race, and that I was going to make him earn it. I wasn't going to give him the bottom, and I screwed up a little bit here and there, and that kind of gave him some runs. But he was at the end. He was just faster than I was, and he deserved to win it.
Well, you know what? You were one spot short tonight, but that's still going to do really well for the points run. And, hopefully you stick with it. And we're super glad that you were able to join us this year for this season. And, man, what a way to kick it off, huh?
Yeah, I appreciate you guys letting me in, and this has been a good league. I know a lot of yellows tonight. I'm not sure what was all going on because most of them were behind me tonight. And this race, I know the Chili Bowl race, I felt like I was a pinball. I was like in every single one of them for the first half of the race, and but that's kind of to be expected there. I figured this race would have been a little more clean, with a little more space and stuff. But
Yeah, we're
it
going to have
is
to
what
do
it is.
Gonna have to do some race review to figure out what the issues were, because we don't like we don't do iPacing, we do iRacing. So
Oh
we'll get it squared away and figured out. But sometimes at these bull rings they can bring out some cautions. But we'll get it squared away. Who would you like to thank? Who helped get you out here into second place tonight, my friend?
Well, I definitely like to thank the guys at Mecca Motorsports. They kind of get me my setups and help me with a lot of stuff, getting all this stuff running. And I definitely wouldn't be doing what I'm doing without them. Hillebrand Automotive and V8 Speed and Resto, and definitely you guys, Redline Race Designs, painted me up a nice looking car. And glad to get it on a podium for y'all.
Absolutely. That picture will be on Facebook later, folks. For sure, man. we were super glad to be able to help you out, and it's a great looking car, and you earned a great looking spot on the podium. Maybe next time we'll get it up there into victory lane, huh?
Yeah. Anytime you're on a podium, top three, I'll take it. This is of all the leagues I've ran, this is the first time I've ever got to do this, so it's all good. Hopefully, I got a lot more coming.
Well, there you go. You keep going the way you are, you'll be there in no time, man. That is Kale Stryker in the number 15, taking home second place tonight. Have a good night, bud.
Thanks, man.
With the win, Deja Vu. Man, I feel like we just did this.
Oh yeah, it was
Am I dreaming?
that time
or
I
something?
really had yeah, that time I really had to work for it though. Kale, he definitely didn't make it easy, and man, it was a lot of fun just racing hard, racing clean that whole time.
Well, Matt Yorker, I didn't even get to say your name because I was asleep at the switch. But man, it was awesome watching you put on a clinic there and just kicking, scratching, biting, all clean, of course, but making your way up, starting in 10th, picking up. You were the hard charger tonight. Went up 9 positions from 10th to 1st, and you made it twice.
Yeah, the invert, it wasn't really my friend tonight. I'm not great when it comes to passing on the tacky tracks. It's hard to make it work, and I struggle. And I need to find something to get better with it. But I'm happy we were able to come through the field when it mattered right there.
Well, dude, I don't know who your setup guy is, but you need to give him a big hand because he got you to victory lane twice, along with all the skill that you're bringing. It was awesome watching you throw it down. You had a rocket ship, and you knew how to handle all the power and put it to the ground. So good on you. These cars are even though they're the newest cars, and a lot of people love these cars in iRacing, the big block modifieds are no joke, and they can be fairly tricky to drive. A lot of throttle control, it seems like.
Yeah, during those runs, I'm never really getting full throttle. Sometimes on restarts, that's about it. And I slip up a lot too. I have a very heavy foot, so it was something that was hard to get used to coming over from a sprint car.
Yeah, I bet, for sure, man. Well, I mean, on fire right now. Somebody get a fire extinguisher for Matt Yorker in the 34. Who are we thanking this time around?
Same people as the last time. Tyler Ducharme, Logan Rumsey, Hayden Cardwell, and Dustin Hall. Man, all the sponsors on the side of that car: FX Caprera, Sterling Lubricants, Scott Jeffrey Performance Plus, and Coffee McCready Racing Enterprise.
Hell yeah, man. Well, what a week 2 for the both of the big block modified classes for Matt Yorker. That was awesome to watch you, brother. Can't wait to see what you do next week and see if you are going to continue on in dominating this series. I look forward to it.
I certainly hope we can keep up what we've been putting down here.
Absolutely, man. Well, one foot in front of the other, right? You got it done this week. Hopefully next week it comes back around for you, and we'll be sitting here doing these all over again.
Oh man, that'd be great.
For sure. All right, well, that is Matt Yorker in the number 34. Hey, are you going to be joining us for any of the other classes that we're racing here at United Dirt Sim Series?
Well, depends what like what nights everything's running. I might try to run Pro 8 models.
Gotcha. Right on. That's Monday nights. And, yeah, last week I think we had 32 cars, something like that for the field. So pretty good car count for that. And, yeah, that's only in week 2 as well. So hopefully we'll be looking for you out there Monday night.
Yeah, I'll try and make it.
Awesome. Sounds good. That's Matt Yorker in the number 34, taking home the win tonight here in the GoyetTrucking Big Block Modified All-Stars. That's going to do it for us, folks. Want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. And we will see you tomorrow night with the Redline Race Designs 360s at Knoxville for the season opener. And then following that will be the Dirt Empire Magazine 410 Elites. Sorry, I forgot that's a whole bunch of name. But we are super glad to bring Dirt Empire Magazine on board with us for our 410 Elite, our executive pro class. And that is going to be coming at you second in line for the double barrel tomorrow night for the Sprint Car season opener with United Dirt Sim Series and Pushing the Cushion Productions. My name is Dave Ward. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow night.